Let's lie down and relax. Take this moment to let everything go, all your thoughts, all the stress that's going on in your lives. Just bring it here to the mat. That's what we're going to work with. So your inhale is through the nose and the exhale is also through the nose. Both ways, the air deep into the belly. And long, slow exhale from the belly out through the nose. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw, let everything go. Start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle the toes and fingers. Make an easy fist, curl your toes in. And open the hands wide and stretch the toes out wide. Now bring both knees in towards your chest. Hold onto your knees, maybe rock from side to side. Take your feet up to the ceiling and point the toes up and stretch the heels. And point the toes and stretch the heels. And one more time. Point and stretch. Feet come back to the ground, the soles of your feet together, the knees fall out to the side, the right to the right, the left to the left. Bring your knees in, both knees come back in. Drop both knees to the right. And then bring both knees back to the center and drop your knees to the other side. And then bring your knees back in. Feet go hip wide apart. Still on the mat. Hands are flat with your palms down next to you. Rolling on your inhale up into a bridge. Slowly coming up. Exhale, round down. And inhale again up. And use the last one, rolling down. Straighten the legs out, bring the arms overhead. Reach through, it's a good morning stretch, however it feels good. You can stretch through and release the arms to the side and come to the side and to all fours. Coming all the way to all fours. For a cat and a cow. The back is round. You exhale. Inhale, you look up forward. Exhale, round, tuck, push, squeeze. Inhale, coming up. And then back into a neutral all four position. Tuck your toes under. Lift your knees just a couple inches off the mat. Just like 3-4 inches. Hold it here for a moment. And then release it down. Let's do it one more time. Lift the knees up. So you lift the knees up, you stay here for a moment. And release. Now lift your knees up higher, send your hips back and walk your hands towards your feet. Stay here. You're not coming all the way up, you're staying right here. And you walk your hands forward. And now you walk your feet forward. And you slowly come up. Bring your arms overhead, stretch through. Exhale. Release. The feet are hip wide. Your hips start to move. Let your arms just go, breathing in, out, slow through the nose. Your knees are soft. You can pick up a heel as you twist. And then release. Feet come a little wider. Take a deep breath in, bend to one side. Let the shoulder relax, the neck. Inhale up. Exhale, release. And inhaling and exhaling. And here's the last one. And then come back into the center. Bring the feet in. Shift your weight to one leg for balance. You're creating a little insole here, stability. Lifting one leg up. Always remember, you want to draw your shoulders back so you're standing tall. And you look at a spot about 8 to 10 feet away. Unless it's super easy, then you can look anywhere you like. Very good, excellent. And then bring the other leg, same thing, engage the core, lifting up the leg. Doing the first one, and bring it maybe up a little higher. You can hold on to it and maybe bring an arm up overhead. Always got your little challenges here. You can add to it. And release. And here's the last one. And then release it. The feet come wider. Take the hands together in the front. The shoulder roll. You bring your arms up. Squeeze them together in the back and down. And again, inhale. Rotate back, squeeze them down. Last one. And release. And right away into an arm circle, one at a time. Slow. Finding the full range of motion. Going backwards. So one arm goes to the front, you bring it up. You release it up. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Last one. And release. The feet come wide. The toes go just the same way as the knees. 45-degree angle. You bend the knees. Place the hands above the knees, pushing up. Try to keep your upper body upright, but mainly opening the hip. Inhaling up. Exhale. Bend the knees again. You can slightly move the knees from side to side. And back to the center and up. And here's the last one. Bend the knees. Again, side to side. And make your way all the way up. Turn your toes somewhat in. Bring your hands together. You lace the fingers. You reach out to the front. Stretch forward. Bring your arms overhead. Bend to one side. Inhaling. Stretch. Exhaling across. And then come back into the center. Reach overhead. Reach out to the front. And then release. Let your head hang, relax. Soften the knees, slight bend in it. Bring your arms back overhead. Stretch. Make yourself long. Reach. And release. Bring both feet in. Feet are hip wide. We're going to have a balance next. It's the number 4. So one leg comes to the front, goes across. So you can be anywhere from down here to above your knee. You can see there's like a number 4 right here. Bringing it up. Keep looking a little further out. Keep your upper body upright. And bring both arms out to the side. Best you can. And then release. Bring your other leg across. Maybe lift it up higher. And bring the arms out to the side. And release. So we're going to do this again. Maybe for the second time, add a little bit more to it. So if this is good enough, you repeat exactly what we did. If you like to add, you bring the leg up. You bend your knee. And you might even bring your hands down. One goes between in the circle and the hole, and the other one from the outside, and you can wrap your hands in front of your knee. And slowly come up. Cross the other leg over. If it's right here, if this is it, that's fine. If you want to bring it higher, you do. Start bending the knee. Maybe taking your hands down, wrapping them underneath your knee. That's the general direction. And then slowly come up. Shake out the legs. Bring both arms overhead. Stretch through, make yourself long. Exhale, forward fold. And then slowly come back up. The feet step wide, coming from a triangle and into a side angle bend. So you turn your right foot out. You bring your arms out to the side. For the triangle, the arms are really nice and straight. Your upper body facing, your hip facing forward. They're not twisted. And you tilt your left hip out and you bring your right arm down. There's your triangle. You don't let your shoulder come forward. It stays, just go sideways. Inhaling, back up. Now comes the side angle, the right knee bends. You take your hand down and you bring the other arm up. So you're lifting the arm up, you keep it straight and you're bending more towards the side. If this bend allows you to bring your forearm down, good. If not, you stay on your hand. And then bring your arm back down towards your leg and the other one goes up. The reverse. And then take both arms out to the side, straight out. And you turn your head, you look towards your right hand, fingertips. Nice, beautiful. And turn your feet back in. Your upper body stays here in the center. Take your arms overhead. Big swan dive, forward fold. Shifting your weight just a little bit towards the ball of the foot. Gets you a little further down. Now the knees bent again, slide, coming up, use your glutes. Arms go back out to the side. Turn the other leg out, just the foot turning, not the hip. Tilt your hip to the right. Bring your left arm down, your right arm goes up. And then come back in. Bend your knee. Take your hand down to your thigh and lift the other, raise the other arm up. So if this bend allows you to bring your arm a little further down, you can do it. Otherwise, you stay with your hand on your thigh. Don't compromise the shoulder. Now take your arm back, push yourself back up, lift the other arm up. As you reverse, you can look towards your hand or you can continue to look forward. And then the arms come out to the side, the knee stays bent still for the warrior two, and you turn your head and you look towards your fingertips. Very good. Now straighten these legs out, release the arms and come stepping in. The bow and arrow spinal twist. You take both arms straight out to the front. Feet are hip wide. Pelvis is just slightly tilted forward. Knees are soft. Take a breath in. On your exhale, the right arm goes around, the left arm pulls back. So imagine you're having your right hand is your arrow, your left hand is pulling the bow. So you're turning, you keep turning, you look back towards your arrow, you're aiming. And then you inhale, you come back to the front. They meet in the center again. Parallel. Exhale around. Keep twisting. Keep looking back. And then back to the front. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale. And then back in and around. Making your way back to the front. Release the arms, shake them out. You can place next your hands on the hips, we're folding in half. So the hamstrings get the stretch, the back stays straight. Your chin stays up. There's no rounding of the back. It just takes you halfway, that's it, maybe not even. Now bend the knee slightly, slowly come up. Doing the same thing again, straightening up and folding in half. Folding in half. And slowly coming up from here. Feet are close together. Your hands glide down on your thigh. You take your knees and you gently move them side to side. If they let you, if it's not a good feel, then just don't do it. If that's okay with you, you can now next rotate your knees. And then turn them the other way around. And then come back slowly up. The arms come overhead. Take a breath, stretch through the whole upper body. Slight back bend. And take your arms behind your back. The palms face up. The thumbs point inward. And you lift your arms and you bring them together at the same time. Now bring your arms up overhead. Turn the palms so they're inward, coming into a chair pose, sitting back towards the heels. And push up. Stretch through. Release your arms one more time, palms facing up. Thumbs point inward. And inhaling up, the arms are parallel. Send the hips back. And slowly come up. Pushing up. Release the arms to the side. Toe lifts. So your feet are hip wide. You focus on the toes. The big toes lift up and down. It's like going up and down. The other toes stay on the mat. And then release those and lift the other toes, and the big toe stays on the mat. So you can do this as long as you want. It's good exercise for the feet. Now pull your arches in, so you now you're flat on your feet, but you're pulling your toes towards you, so you're creating more of an arch. And then you release the toes flat out wide in front of you. And one more time, pull in the toes, making an arch with the foot. And pull them out. Stretch them out. And release your arms back to the side. So one step comes forward. A little bit something more for the legs. Starting with the runner stretch, but we're going to come into a stepping forward lunge. So coming into the runner stretch, the hand is on the leg, you're folding in half. Front leg is straight, doesn't bend. Front leg is straight, here you go. Now slowly come up from here. So your front knee bends, your back knee bends. What you're going to do is you're going to bend the knee, maybe come all the way down, maybe not. I'm going to do 3 or 4 of those. Bend the knee and come up. You can have your hands on your hip to get some support. Use your glutes, use your legs to push you up. Last one. You do how many you can do. And turn back in. Let's turn to the other side. First the runner stretch. Hands come down on the leg. Folding in half. Front leg is straight, very good. And then slowly come up. Again, your hips facing really forward. Front knee starts bending, back knee bends. And slowly, you only go as far as your knee lets you. It might be not all the way down today, this could be, but it lets you come down, do it slow so you don't get too hard down there. And bend. Last one. And then turn back to the front. Big swan dive. Bring your arms overhead. Exhale. Forward fold. Slowly make your way up. Take your hands behind the back, lace the fingers, open, lift the chest, and release. The chin down to the chest. And one more time, inhale, and exhale, release. And walk both feet in, and let's lie down and relax for a moment. The jaw is not clenching. If you're having trouble with the jaw clenching, you can place your tongue behind the top row of your teeth. Gentle breath in and out, slowing down the breathing, slowing down the heart rate. Bring both of your knees towards your chest and draw the knees wide. So you reach with your hands towards your ankles and open the knees. Now bring the knees back in and have both feet come up to the sky. You can place your hands just enough underneath your buns to protect the lower back. Make sure your lower back is flat on the mat. For crisscross feet. So you start crisscrossing your legs down. What? You crisscross down as far as it lets you with the back flat on the mat. And then they come straight up. No crisscrossing up, only down. And then crisscross down. And up. Let's do one more time. Crisscross down. And then you bring them both up. Bring the feet to the mat. Your fingers are already pretty close to your heels, so see if you can possibly touch your heels. If not, bring your knees a little closer. And then coming into a bridge, slowly rolling up, one vertebra at a time. Make your way up. Stay here for full breath. Exhale, slowly rolling down. Now you're still in the same position. Try to walk your shoulders closer to the center so they're coming more underneath. And then rolling up again into the bridge. Slowly coming up. Maybe bring your shoulders even further towards the center. Always look up in this position. Breathing. And then slowly rolling down. The shoulders release. Take your right foot over your left knee. For the eye of the needle with one straight leg. So the left leg straightens out up to the ceiling. You can hold on to it, but you don't have to. You can just stay right here and feel the stretch. Now release the knees, uncross, recross. The other leg goes cross and you push the knee towards you. And then release it down. Straighten the arms out, legs out, stretch through, make yourself long. And then your arms come back to the side. Bend your right knee in towards your chest. Bring it close in. As close as you can pull it. Breathing against your thigh. And the leg comes across the center. And you keep the shoulders down. See how far it goes. Doesn't necessarily touch the mat. And then come in. Release the leg. Bring the other leg in. Take it across. And then bring your leg back into the center. Release both legs to the mat. For the windshield wiper feet, so your feet are about a foot apart or 2 feet apart, and you turn your toes out to the side, and then you bring them back in, and out, and in, and out, in, and last one. Bend the knees, bring your right leg up first, bring the left leg up, take the right hand, reaching up for your left foot. We'll do one more abs here, so you're taking your right arm reaching towards the left across the center. And you release your shoulder down, the head down, arm stays up. Reach same arm, pushing towards your toes. And release, and push, and release, push. Now release the arm down, the feet can stay up here, because it's also like legs up the wall. And bring the other arm up, reaching up, exhale, push up. Inhale, release. Exhale, push. Inhale down, reaching up, down, and the last one. Stretch for it. And bring the knees back down to your chest, and you can rock from side to side. And then roll to one side, staying on one side. Both knees are bent. You can rest your head in your hand. So the top leg, we're going to make circles with this leg. The top leg straightens out. You take this leg forward and you're making a big circle. As big as, it might not be as big as this one, but as big as possible. Slowly feeling and focusing on the glutes. That's what's going on. And then release it. Bend the knees. We're doing a half plank here. So you're coming up, you're pushing up onto your forearm, and you lift the bicep. Maybe extend the arm, maybe lift the leg up. It's your choice. And then release back down. Release your forearm, straighten the legs out. Bring the leg back behind, stretch the front of the leg. Very good. and then release. And roll to the belly. Place their hands on top of each other. Let your forehead rest on your hands. And then roll to the other side. Starting with the big leg circle, do it slow so you know what's going on in your hip. Going forward with your leg up and down. Lubricating plus working the glutes. And then release, your knees bent, you come to the forearm, the half plank, lifting up, maybe lifting the leg and the arm. And release. Release the forearm one more time. Bring the top leg, place it in your hand if you can reach it, or hold on to the pens, whatever you can catch if the knee bends. And release. And let's roll to the belly. Again, hands on top of each other, forehead to the mat. This time we're going to add just a couple of back strengthening exercises so the arms come straight out to the side. You bend your elbows so they are in a 90-degree angle. And you lift your arms up, still looking down, lifting them up and down and lift. And release them down. Now take your arms facing back, palms facing down, and lift your chest here too. And release, and lift, and release, and lift. Now place the hands next to your chest, tuck the toes under. If you would like to come into a downward facing dog, that's your time. If you like to just push back into a child's pose, you can do that too. So you have the option. If you want to come into a downward facing dog, you set your hips back, release your neck, draw your abs in, you lengthen your spine. And then come back to all fours and into a seated position. And your knees are bent, one ankle in front of the other for a forward fold. So you just release out forward. Inhaling up, uncrossing the feet, recrossing the feet, coming back into the forward fold. And slowly make your way up. Hot, just a little bit. So you relax your face. And you bring your hands to your face and you take your index finger or middle finger and you move along your eyebrows. So these are muscles right underneath. So you straighten them out. You can also take your hands, 2 fingers, and squeeze them. Squeeze along your eyebrows. And again. And now take your index fingers, bring them up to the center above your nose, and move you're moving your skin up, and you pull it out to the side, up and down and back. And again, up and out and down. And again, up and bring them out to the side and down. Close your eyes for a moment. Now straighten both legs out, straight out in front. Extend the legs, make them long. Bring both of your arms overhead for a forward fold from your hip. Hands come all the way down onto your legs, wherever you will be with them. And then slowly come back up from here. Soles of your feet come together. The knees fall out to the side. Drop your knees further down. You can move them, you can hold them still, that's your choice. And then bring both knees in. Straighten the legs out. Bend your right knee over the left. Now bring the opposite hand in. Bring your arm around. You can place it behind you onto the mat for a spinal twist. And then inhale back to the front. Let's twist the other way. Just stay as you are. And then come back in. Uncross. Recross. Pull your knee towards you. Bring the other arm in between. And turn that way. And then come back to the front. One more twist. And release. Turn the toes in. Bring your hands out forward, reaching towards the toes, however far it goes for you. And then slowly come up from here. Let's come to all fours. We're going to try to come into a pigeon from here. So there are 2 options always. You can come into a downward facing dog from there, but I show the other option first. From all fours, you move your knee all the way forward, far enough that your foot can pass the other knee, and you turn your foot across, and then you release your leg back. to a similar position seated. That's what we did earlier. Now tuck the toes under. Put your hands underneath your chest. Push yourself back to all fours. The other foot glides forward. And if it passes the knee, you can swing it across. Tuck the toes under, hands next to your knee and underneath your shoulders. Push yourself back up to all fours. Sit back in a child's pose. Now come back to all fours for a shoulder stretch. Your right arm extends to one side. Your left arm bends to accommodate that. You're on all fours. Now the left arm comes out forward and right arm goes out to the side. So you're stretching through your shoulders. Now carefully bring your arm from the side back, plant it underneath your shoulder so you can pull the other arm back too. So you're back in all fours. Now bring the other arm out to the side. Very good. And then slowly come back up. Pull your side arm in, the other one next. We're still on all fours. Straighten the right leg out behind. Bring your leg halfway down. And back straight. And then half circle down. And up. And the last one down. And you come to all fours. You take the other leg, bring it out, goes back, out to the side, almost down, and up, and down. Last one. And come back to all fours. Sit back in a child's pose. And it is the cat and the cow. You can round the back. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, look forward, stretch your throat. Exhale, round, tap, push, squeeze. And whenever you're ready, coming into the relaxation pose. You can lie down, be in child's pose. Anything that works for you. So once you lie down, you come back into the relaxation pose. Arms are on the side of your body, palms face kind of up. arms on the side of the body, the palms face kind of up. Slowing down the breathing. Each inhale brings fresh energy to the body. Each exhale relaxes the body more. So with each exhale you can feel how your body is getting heavier, connecting more with the yoga mat. And if your mind is wandering away, take it to a nice place. Take it to the beach, take it to a mountain meadow, whatever you like the best. We're here in Florida, so you know the beach very well. Wherever your mind takes you, just let the thoughts pass. Don't hold on to them. It is time to start to move slowly. Maybe first your fingers and the toes. One more big stretch. Bring your arms overhead. And then your arms come back to the side. You can roll to one side. Rest on your forearm. And then use the other arm to push yourself back into a seated position. Coming in your best possible posture. Bring your chin down to the chest. Inhale and lift the chin up. Exhale, release. Inhaling up. Nose is in the center, bend to the one side. And back in. And across. And one more time. And here's the last one. And make your way back to the center. Rotate your upper body, however it feels good. Back to the middle. Take your right arm up, grab it with your left hand, reach up and stretch. And the other side. And coming into a forward fold. And inhaling up. And uncross your feet, cross them one more time the other way. Bring your arms overhead, holding on, stretch. And the last forward fold. And coming back up, take the hands together. Thank you for joining for the practice. We're all grateful for what we can do. Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste.